Greetings and welcome back, one and all, to Factorio Mass. Currently,
or
Last
Sam.
episode it was just ass.
Yep. Yep. For those watching on my channel, I didn't press record last episode because no, actually, no, I did. It just didn't work.
I think I'll try and be kind, and I will send him over a copy of my video, so maybe you'll have something up on his channel. Maybe you won't. Maybe you'll have been watching this episode from my perspective and wondering, "Wow, Bentham, your voice has gone so much more awesome."
They'll still be hearing my voice.
Yeah, but
they'll just think I've
yeah,
changed
I'm
colour.
stupid.
I'll be red instead, or whatever your colour is.
Shut up.
I do like.
I hate you.
I do like Aavak calling himself stupid like that.
I think for that episode, everyone will be like, "Wow, Bentham's being really productive today."
You try to say Aavak's being
that would be
productive?
fantastic. I really hope that you were saying that unironically. Right. Anyway, I am setting up some defenses.
I am Setsuna.
What?
I'm triple checking now that the recording is actually running.
Oh my goodness.
Wise. That is wise, to be fair.
Right. We don't have any electric furnaces getting made currently.
We do.
We do?
Yep.
Oh, I can't see them.
They're in an odd part of the belt, unfortunately.
I'll request
in the middle pit. Yeah. Where Arumba had set up all of his, like, just below the bus.
Oh, shite,
up,
yeah.
Yeah, and I just threw it down there because it looked like it was getting packed in, so I was trying to validate the space.
Oh, right, okay, I see it, yeah. Oh, we've got 97. How many limiting it to? You're not.
There's going to be an awful lot of usage in the very, very near future.
Oh, yeah, like, that's literally what I'm just about to do.
Yeah. I was not limiting it because I know what's coming next. Or why I built it, rather.
200, 400. Let's go with 200.
Where am I being attacked from?
This is messing with my brain. This is a different T-junction, not T-junction, normal junction than I'm used to.
Excuse me?
Because I tried to expand this T-junction into a four-way junction, but it's ended up with this weird square of rails in the
on
middle.
the other side of it.
Yeah, but if I copy it, it looks weird in the middle.
What's up,
Steejo, up by Fal, I'm assuming this is Fal.
Where is Fal?
There are dozens of bots just sat around one of the carriages, just holding onto rails and signals.
Oh, it's just pick up rails or signals from Farrell and the bots will pop back in. Someone's must have deconstructed something while Farrell was in range. It was probably me. I probably didn't wait till Farrell got out of range.
I've grabbed things, but they're not going back in.
I'll be out there in a second.
Well, I'll put these things back in, and then you can see what to do with it. I'll just pop all the signals and the rails back in. And leave that to you.
Where are they at? Coal 2?
Yeah, Coal 2.
Yeah, I sent Farrell up there so I could deconstruct stuff at the thing, but I must have started deconstructing way too quick. Yeah, it's basically Farrell's robots tried to help deconstructing. Right. Oh my god, what the fuck is that?
What?
What is what?
I just passed
the junction
Bentham's thing.
I said it was weird. You said make a T-junction on the other side, so I did, and it did this, and it's weird.
That's not a T-junction though. Now that's a crossroads. A T-junction on the other side is you go down the track a little bit and make a T-junction pointing in the opposite direction.
Yeah, they do have a lot of...
That's the way I do that, anyway.
That's boring.
I mean, I can't argue with that. That is very true. It is far more boring. I mean, if this was open TTD and there was all kinds of crazy good stuff, like all of the many different like networks and signals and train AI, then we could do something truly, truly beautiful. But this is not open TTD. This is Factorio, and the trains are dumb.
This does still work.
Barely.
Just oddly.
I mean, are you saying it still works in the same way that you say that your train loops work?
In a certain sense, I guess.
Hmm.
And I don't think this can go wrong in the ways that a loop can. It's just the
I
positioning
think-
of the rails is a little bit weird. It does make a very pretty circle though with the chain signals.
Oh my god. I'm gonna have a heart attack, aren't I?
No.
I'll come down.
An
and have a look
aneurysm,
at
maybe,
it.
but not a heart attack.
I don't know, man. You underestimate the amount of coffee I've had to drink.
You sat there wired. Your heart rate's currently at like 180.
Oh my eyeballs aren't trusting my brain to fall asleep.
Well, to be fair, I wouldn't trust your brain either.
I wouldn't trust it to do much right now. Anyway.
Yeah, I'm with your eyeballs on this one. Your
Yeah.
brain is entirely untrustworthy. Dear Lord, Bentham. I mean, it's pretty, yeah, but it's like a spider's web of rails.
I literally just like mirrored what was already there.
How's that going for you?
I'm just gonna carry on building that line. You can fix that or change it or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, from what I can see, it looks like it's functional, but
I-
oh, unfortunately, I don't have any pump jacks. I'm gonna go back and get some pump jacks. I'll be back in a bit, Bentham. With have you got the pump jacks on you?
Probably not.
Okay, I'll go and grab some.
I think I
Did
don't have
you-
any.
What did you even do? Did you just copy it like 4 times?
No, he just
there
moved it.
was a-
It was a T junction before, so he just took the T junction that was there before and mirrored it, and then overlaid it on top.
and the
And then made a
weird.
through from top to bottom.
Oh, I did. Yeah, I did that as well.
Fairly certain that I've got pump jacks being made over here automatically.
I've got a better fucking idea for you.
Look at Steejo, just showing up, undoing everyone's good work.
Well, it's not that. I'm
That's
just making
Steejo
it.
guy.
I'm making it easier.
Right. Pump jacks, please.
Yeah, that
Deliver
works.
onto me the pump jacks. Oh wait. I'm
I was
getting
having
rid
a
of the
look,
pump
and there's
jacks as
like,
well.
there's pretty much no reason that we would ever want to do that.
There we go.
Like, go straight on from there,
I guess we can always just use the rail that's going down, branch off that.
or north.
I gotta be honest, guys. One thing that I have noticed, and I like,
I like it.
it's well, when I drive the tank turns when I tell it to turn, and stops turning when I tell it to stop turning. That's really nice. I like it a lot.
Yeah, there you go, Bentham. Done.
And as you say that, I'm just smashing into everything in this car.
It's okay if it's a shielded car. There's practically no reason not to smash into anything. Let's
It's
be
not a
honest with
shielded car.
ourselves.
It's a completely
not.
unarmored car.
Oh,
I think.
that,
Yeah, there's.
that's dumb. Why are you so dumb?
I just had it in my inventory, and I'm like, I want a car somewhere. Here is car.
Well, I guess.
Yes, this is
I'm on my
dog.
way back now. I shall bring Tank Chan the second and myself with a load of stuff. Okay, what's being attacked?
I may have
Really? Out by Copper 3
Created-
again?
something of a large fire.
Steejo, what's happening over by Copper 3? Are you near there? Because there were a bunch of robots being attacked, but I can't understand why they were being attacked where they were. Did you move off with Fal and leave loads of bots behind or something?
There may be
Did I?
robots, but I don't. There's a lot of robots over top of Farl right now, all charging on it.
I
Yeah,
didn't
I'm
realize
not sure what happened there. Oh my goodness!
I didn't realize
I
how big this
approve.
forest was when I set it on fire.
I approve.
Whoa.
This is glorious. The Emperor definitely approves of this much fire. You could burn a lot of heresy with this much fire. Park. I feel left out. I'm going to join in.
With the burning?
Yeah, of course. We must let the biters know that we're here.
Of course, with the
Where
boat.
are you
Oh
going?
Jesus! I got run over by walls.
Where are we going?
We're here, I think, pretty much.
Oh, it's oh. Okay, that was.
Poor old Steejo. He's like, oh, I think I can't know.
I love that, just rocking up in this massive train that just builds the rails in front of it. Like, hey, where we're going?
Yeah.
Yep.
It's the benefit of Farrell. That's
Road
why
trip.
it's pretty much indispensable. That's Bernie.
It is Bernie. It's glorious, I think.
Death to trees.
Right, so how
Hey,
are we going to set this up then?
I've got pishes
What
all off.
were you imagining?
Excuse me. Oh, whoops. Helps if I click that button. Fucking dumbass.
We can just build the same
Hey,
normal
that's what I was
station
doing.
design.
And look, this is the glory of Farrell. Farrell will do this for us too.
Like,
Yes.
the trees aren't burning quick enough. I must dismantle them.
Tank Gen will also help,
Well, the trees will burn, yeah. But
but they'll still be there. They'll just be
yeah,
burnt.
that's the point, yeah. That's the problem, innit?
But now you're stopping the fire.
Only on one side. Calm down.
Fucking this guy.
Why are my robots not going out and taking things apart? Who has reserved these trees?
My gun?
How bizarre. How bizarre.
Oh, the file is.
How bizarre.
It's
How
got
Oh
This
yeah,
is-
it looks like the file has actually reserved it all and has no more
It's
space.
got a halo.
Halo
yeah,
of wood.
its roll ports are pretty dead right now.
It's a wooden crown. A wooden
Nice
metal
one.
crown.
So
I don't know how the logistics on this works. If I dump stuff here, will it just go into the file?
no.
Just making sure. Because I've got like random copper ore in my inventory that I don't want.
Why are you carrying around random copper ore, Bentham?
Well, I don't know. That's why I'm getting rid of it.
Sounds like there's a story behind that.
Well, I keep working on the copper stuff. This is probably the story.
Okay, that story was significantly less awesome than I had anticipated. I'm a little bit sad. Okay, that's probably why robots are being attacked every now and then. Steejo leaves and a bunch of like really, really energy deficient drones are like, no, come back. No, I'm being eaten.
See, what I'm trying to work
no,
out is,
wait."
do I need to be in Farrell for it to charge, and is that why the robots are taking forever to charge?
No, probably
I
not.
shouldn't-
You've just got
I
a
shouldn't
lot of
imagine.
robots.
Yeah, there are an awful lot of robots there.
Unfortunately, where I've put down the grenades, I have made it more difficult for me to see where the oil is. That was a bit of a mistake. I think that's all of them, though. So we need to bring out a wee bit of electricity. You know what? Let me use this instead. Well, that's just annoying.
I will build the station.
Okay.
So I like how there's a tree definitely growing out from directly between these tracks over here.
What is wrong with your internet, Bentham?
Oh, is it all died?
It went weird for a little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it was
Wait,
all
wait.
fine for me. Nothing went laggy as far as I could tell.
There's yeah. I believe you may be a bit slow there, Bentham.
Is there still weirdness happening?
No,
I'm-
look up. Look up.
Oh, I see. Damn
Power
it.
of blueprints.
Mine used less rails, and yeah.
Oh, how annoying. I have not got the correct number of pipe to grounds. I've got an odd number of pipe to grounds. This
don't
genuinely
worry.
makes me sad.
I do as well.
Hooray! We just need to coordinate. There's one here that doesn't have a partner. Quick, put it down and then we're fine.
Oop.
Ah, glorious.
Ta-da. All is right in the world again.
No longer cursed. No longer cursed. You're just going to be a pain, aren't you?
Alright, I'll leave you to it.
Trees are the
Okay,
worst.
dude.
There we go.
Thanks for the help, Steejo.
No worries.
Studio away.
Like that.
All the
Who's
robots
gone?
they're following me.
Slowly.
Oh yeah. But I'll just park this train back in Farrell and they can just sit and do what they want there while I sort out
Other more
the...
useful things.
Holy fuck. It's like, yeah, we'll sort that out and then I'll come back and I'll sort out some of the smelting so that it's not like shit. And then I realised there's only like 3 minutes left of the fucking video.
There we go. Right, all the pumps are pumping. What we're going to need, Bentham, is where do you want the actual pumps to load? Oh, where's Bentham?
I'm back to the main base.
Oh my lord.
Yeah, it's behind the base.
Would you like me to send a train?
No, it's okay. How do I make the loading pumps? Is it just a regular electric pump?
Yeah, it's just a pump.
Yep.
Okay.
I just have them loading into like
Actually.
one of the two middle spots of the tank. I don't know if it needs to be that. I feel like it might need to.
How long are the trains?
It's 2 engines and then 4 wagons. But as we learned before, you want to use an underground pipe leading to each of the loading pumps from a
Tank.
from a tank.
Just to clarify, have the oil pumped into a tank and then from that tank to all of the pumps, or a tank for each pump? What are you trying to say?
I did 1 tank for 2 pumps. Also, there's a biter behind you. Or down, at least.
Scallywag, biter.
There's a couple of
dear.
bases that are in
silly.
range.
I set the pump jack on fire and I'm losing robots to it. I'm quite silly. That was a significant waste of pumps.
Do you have...
But at the same time, it was kind of so funny to watch that I couldn't stop it.
Do you have the tanker train made, or shall I...
You'll need to
Set one
make
up.
it, I'm afraid.
Right, I've just found a random chain signal next to the tracks where the horrific monstrosity of rails was.
The horrific Arumba was. Not saying Arumba's horrific, but
That's exactly
that's what I'm.
you're saying.
That's not what I'm now going to call any massively useless things.
Steejo's in a bad mood. He, like we've covered, he didn't get his tea this morning, or rather, he had to make it himself, and that's just not right for Steejo.
It's not. Man. It's not.
Steejo's
it's
are
not
used to a
fucking-
certain standard of living.
It's not cricket.
No, I don't think I want that there. I would rather have a couple of these set up here.
Make sure you're not standing on the rails.
I am not. It's fine.
Hello.
Hello. What I am going to do... Each tank will... actually, no, that's not the best way of doing it. It should all come from the rear side. I'm not sure if this is going to do it evenly, but...
Actually, the
Oh,
extra
sure.
pumps might make some sense.
Like this, I'm hoping because you mentioned that you wanted to have a single tank for each two. I'm thinking like if I have the furthest tank away have 2 pumps on it, it'll pull evenly, but I'm not sure it will. We could use the pumps to evenly load into tanks to make sure it's all even, but I'm not sure we really need to go to that much effort, frankly.
That's probably not necessary.
Yeah. Yeah, if you just
Yeah.
want to set that up the way you want.
Well, I was just gonna do it
I'll
the same
go and
way as I
continue.
did it with
Hold up.
with the other station. Oh damn it! I just crafted the 2 as you handed me the 4.
You're welcome.
I was gonna do it like this, I think.
There you Right, well, you set that up. I'm going to continue working on the defenses while we've got no time left.
That's horrible.
For the next negative 3 seconds.
Horrible, isn't it? You're like,
will...
I just want to do this one thing. Just this one thing. No.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm just going to put these defenses down so I don't forget. Then, hopefully, we won't have the same thing that's going on in Copper 2 every other minute.
The issue was I was cleaning out all of the things that were attacking us in Copper 2, and then I ended up dying.
Whop, whop. Just have that come up there.
I was setting it up like this. I have no idea if this is a good system because I never understand like fluid motion in this game.
I trust you.
You shouldn't.
I'm able to do so, but I do it anyway.
You're making a terrible mistake.
Life is more interesting when you do silly things.
There we go. It does favor the front wagons more than the rear ones, but might only do that for purposes of filling them up initially.
Okay, that is an interesting setup, yes.
It's a bit messy. I don't really know what I'm doing when it comes to piping.
Okay. That's fine.
Well, knowing is half the battle.
Indeed. You know what? It's going to be so much easier if I just use this.
You've got 2
What?
pump jacks that are connected to each other and nothing else.
Where?
Over here. There's just a corner that leads up to this one.
Oh, damn it. Yes, I had meant to adjust this.
Diamond Blast!
I apologize. If you want to just run a pipe from here up to there and just move that one across, yeah. There we go. They'll all be connected.
Where have my pipes gone? There they are.
Boom. There we go. All right, everything is working. All right, let's set this up. The Dong Fong. We need to change the name of this place.
Dong.
What is this? What's the other one? Oil one? I guess it's a little bit. Bantam, let's think of a good oil name before we wrap this episode up. What should this oil town be known as?
Oh, I'm not good at naming things. That's why I ask all my subscribers to name them for me.
I think Oil 2 is a pretty good name.
Black Lake.
There you
There
go.
we go.
You're better at this naming thing than me.
Right. I want you to wait here until inventory is full, or inactivity for 10 seconds. And then it will go to... Where are we dropping her off at? Oil refinery. There we go.
Yeah, that's the one. The thing about the inactivity
until
thing, though, is that there will always be activity because of the way that the pumps work.
Oh, well, yeah, but that means it is always going to be getting a little bit of something.
But it means that there's no point telling it to leave after inactivity because it will never leave.
That's true, actually. Yeah, I usually set this up for just regular stuff. Okay, well, we'll put a time pass then, quite a generous time pass.
Yeah, I should probably put that on the other one as well, because the other one was just sat there with one wagon not being filled and all the others full. One of the problem, but also that we were out of oil there anyway.
I was going to say, what was the actual issue with that, though?
With it being sat there not doing anything.
Oh, they're sitting there filling up.
Well, it meant that back at base, nothing was being made.
Nothing was coming in. Basically, you've got oil sitting in a tanker that's not doing any work for anything yet, and it might be sat there for a long time. It's like money, you know. You could leave it in your utilities account, like you could have overpaid and be in credit on your gas, but where's that money better off? In their account or in your account, where it might be accruing you some interest? It's ultimately is doing very little wherever it is, but it's better for it to be doing a very little for you rather than someone else. It's kind of the same thing here.
If it makes you feel better.
Well, admittedly, oil doesn't accrue interest while sat in a tank
Yeah.
or anything here, but
Yeah.
I still prefer it
for
to
the
be
time
in the
that
main
oil
base
is
being
out-
made into plastic. I prefer
for the time that the oil is out of the pump jack and in the train while the train is waiting for maybe 20 minutes for the last dregs of oil to fill it up, that oil could actually be at the base making some plastic for us rather than just being sat there.
I prefer a more consistent supply of stuff if possible.
Okay, well, we've got enough defense, kind of. I'm not really sure. I would go as far as to say there's enough defenses down here, but I need to know where the attacks are coming from before I waste time setting up proper defenses.
I think it's a lot more defended than some of our other outposts.
Oh, yeah. But we will see how that goes and adjust the defenses as necessary in the future. But that's I think that's about it for us. Are we ready to wrap things up, gentlemen? Or does anyone need the last few seconds to finish some of their work?
Just the last couple of seconds.
By all means. Bentham, let's drive back.
Okay, please don't crash into me, by the way, because this is the unshielded car. You will blow it up and kill me.
Have you not got shields?
Nope.
Okay, well, just try to keep pace with me and my robots will be healing your car as we go.
There's so many trees.
You're already off the screen.
There's so many trees.
So bad.
Here I am.
Pitbots away! Right, okay.
There we go.
Okay, I shouldn't have said try and keep pace with me. You're much faster than me. I'll catch up to you when you're like almost dead in amongst the forest.
We've burned all the forest now. This is just a clear road back to the main base.
What are you working on, by the way, Steejo?
I'm moving over the iron lines so that, well, the iron and the copper lines so that we can fucking move away all of this smelting so it's away from the main bus so that this squirrely shit at the start of the main bus can get fixed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just keep adding more bits to that to try and make it work.
Okay. Well, we're back now. Are we clear to wrap things up?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. Well, thank you very much for joining us, everyone. Next episode, fingers crossed, will include an Arumba unless like a meteor falls on it or something like that. It may not contain a Bentham because if the meteor doesn't fall on Arumba's house, it'll probably fall on Bentham's. Yeah, this is just the way of things. But
I'll probably just forget to record again.
Yeah, we'll be back next episode. Hope you've enjoyed, but until next time, take care, everyone.
Goodbye.
See you later.